Hey now, Steve Stevens from Bionic Buzz. We're here at the Paley Center for Media here in Beverly Hills, where they're celebrating a brand new exhibit from ABC's The Goldbergs and Schooled. As you can tell, I'm all 90s out because I'm a big fan of Schooled. Speaking of the Goldbergs, we got a bunch of special guests of the cast and crew are going to be here for a panel. Let's go see who we can talk to on the red carpet. Well, have you seen your costumes downstairs yet?
I got to sneak a little peek down there. Got to see like the Voltron outfits down, and it should be pretty cool. Yeah, and then the Pops' Optimus Prime outfit's pretty sweet.
You get to wear all the cool stuff on the show, I feel like.
Yeah.
Are you a big dork in real life?
Absolutely. Star Wars has always been like, that was like my first favorite anything really, and so I got all my action figures still. Oh, sweet necklace.
Oh yeah.
That's very cool.
I got a Walker tattoo also.
You do?
Yeah, Star Wars is my jam.
Well, what do you think about this new one coming out? I'm very excited.
I'm very excited. I hear it might be 3 or 4 hours long. I'm hoping it is.
Jeez. I guess close it off with a bang, but and the Mandalorian too looks.
Yeah, it's a great time to be alive. That's all.
It is very much so.
Very nice. Also, one of my favorites was Tron, so that was a cool episode. That was a while ago, but yeah.
Do you like that first Tron movie?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that. I love Legacy or whatever, but still haven't seen the original. Oh, and I love the box, the arcade game.
Oh yeah, that's great. Well, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion from acting kind of come from? Or certain role inspired it? Was always naturally for you as a kid?
Well, yeah, kind of natural, I guess. It was more. I loved goofing around and like playing around. And my brother, I have an older brother, and we would make like home videos similar to Adam, and they were really violent, a lot of ketchup and stuff like that. But so I kind of like figured out that I liked doing that kind of thing, but I never thought I could actually do anything from that. But then I started doing like commercials and stuff somehow, and then but once I got on the show, that's when I realized that this is something I could totally do, and I love it completely.
All right, well, keep up the amazing work. Such an honor to meet you, man. So, how does it feel to have all these costumes here at the world-famous Paley Center?
It's so cool. Working on a show that's a period is really awesome and really special. For me, I don't get to wear the cool sweaters that Wendi's character does, but I always just have some sort of shirt or some sort of item from the 80s, and it's really cool. It's always perfectly on point, and our costume designers are always very on us. Like if there's a phone in the pocket, they are like, get that phone away. So it's stressful sometimes, but it's really cool.
Has there been a slip up as someone's got like an Apple Watch on or something, forgot to take it off?
Oh no, they take photo, like they are so on top of it. Our crew is next level. Yeah.
Well, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion from acting come from? A certain performance inspired it, or was it always naturally for you as a kid?
That's a good question. I kind of come from a family of actors. My dad is an actor. His name's Ken Lerner. He's like a character actor that's guest starred on almost every show there is. And then his brother, Michael Lerner, is an Oscar nominee, and my uncle. So he's like, I was always just inspired by them. But I started as a kid, and I was always someone that wanted to make people laugh. I think I was like class clown or whatever. So. But then once I realized I could do this professionally, I was like, oh, that's it. Like, also I have no other skills, so I don't know what else I would do. Not even that I'm skilled at this. But I'm in love with it. I love movies, I love TV, and nothing makes me feel more alive than when I'm acting.
How you doing this evening?
Great, thank you.
Have you seen the exhibit downstairs yet?
I haven't seen it all. I saw some of it as I walked in. I kind of peeked over and was like, ooh.
It's pretty cool because I feel like, a lot of people love the characters on the show and the performance, but people a lot of tuned in just to see the outfits.
That's astounding to me. That's astounding to me. Because I lived through the 80s and I thought, I don't need to see any of this stuff ever again. But it is cool that other people are enjoying it, especially since the real Bev tried so hard to preserve all her crap for so long.
Well, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion from acting come from? A certain performance inspired it, or was it always just naturally for you as a kid?
I remember being little and watching my parents watch TV and seeing how hard they would laugh at certain performers like Flip Wilson and Steve Allen, Carol Burnett, Mary Tyler Moore. And I remember thinking, that that's what I want to do. So that happened so early, I don't remember ever really wanting to do anything else. So I sure did pursue it, and I sure set up my life to go in that direction, but they were not thrilled when when I told them that's what I wanted to do. They were like, no. Yeah, I think in my late 30s, if they finally came around and thought, okay, well, she's making a living. I guess she's, I guess everyone's not as embarrassed as we thought they would be. So,
have you had a chance to go downstairs and see the exhibit yet?
I haven't been downstairs, but I saw it through this window, and it's so cool. I didn't even realize what they were going to have out or have prepared for this, and it's awesome. I can't believe it's like a whole wall of posters. But yeah.
I think so many people are fans of the show, love the performance, they love the characters, but they also love seeing the outfits that they're going to wear every week.
I mean, it's such an iconic era for outfits and fashion specifically, and so it's really fun every day to get to wear it on set. I know Wendi definitely has all these jumpsuits with the shoulder pads that, like, I at least just do some high-waisted shorts and a t-shirt and I'm okay, but we've had some moments on this show that have been really fun and paying homage to, like, that era and certain, whether it be Madonna or Cyndi Lauper, like, we do up some of those outfits and characters for our own show, and it's a lot of fun.
So here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion from acting kind of come from? Was a certain performance or role inspired it, or was it always just naturally for you as a kid?
What's funny is I kind of fell into acting in a weird way. My passion was always music, and it's a very long story, but acting kind of fell in my lap because I wanted to make music work, and I just went on auditions, and I never really connected with any auditions and roles before until they got this script. And I was telling her earlier, I was like, I'd never read a script and been like, I'm going to get this role, because you can't. You never know, what it could be, whether it's the fact that they're looking for someone blonde or someone taller, so you can't have your hopes too high. But I walked into this feeling like I've never connected with something more, and so I think once I got that script, I was like, this show has to happen. And the fact that it has not only worked out and that I got cast in it, but the fact that we're now in our 7th season blows my mind. It's great. It doesn't happen, especially with 22 to 24 episodes a year. I mean, it's insane. So I would say that once this show kind of connected in my life was when I just really, the fire was lit in me to want to make acting work.
Well, music's a big passion of mine. Where did your passion for music come from? Are you a singer? Certain bands that inspire you?
Growing up, I always loved big vocalists like Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, or even like someone with kind of more of a soulful tone like Brian McKnight or Luther Vandross. That's what I kind of grew up on. And I just always used to sing around the house, sing in my room, and eventually it became one of those things that was not much of a hobby and more of just something that I was like, I have to dedicate all my love and time to this.
Are you ever going to do like a side thing, just put some stuff up on SoundCloud?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've actually been putting music out for a little while now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've been doing more country pop leaning music, and it's been awesome because I really love diving into the songwriting aspect of it. And so going to Nashville quite a bit and songwriting with different songwriters. I just put out an EP not too long ago, then a single. My plan is to keep putting out singles every 3 or 4 months and keep that momentum going with music while we have the show going,
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check that out. Thank you so much. Such a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and follow us on all social media at Bionic Buzz. Thank you.